Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby. Koay. Sorry, I have two different channels, so I forget which opening I was doing. Welcome. Stop laughing at me. I'm just trying to do my job. Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by Juliana Lee.
Hello.
We're going to look at All the Boys I've Loved Before. This is from Netflix. It's a teaser trailer. I know nothing about this. I haven't even bothered to read the YouTube description, but it's got a lot of views, and I'm just curious as to why. I was looking at Netflix's new videos, and I was like, well, I got to see what this is about.
Largy, wake up! Are you okay?
What happened?
You fainted.
Okay, let me start over. My name is Largy. I was used to being invisible. No one was paying attention to what I was doing. I write a letter when I have a crush so intense that I don't know what else to do. There are 5 total. Peter with the beautiful eyes, Kenny from camp, Lucas from homecoming, John Ambrose from Model UN, and Josh, the boy next door. Hey! What are you doing? Nothing? Nobody else knows about them. Can you maybe just admit that some part of you doesn't want everything in your life to be a fantasy? You've got to get out there and show people who you really are.
Laura Jean, welcome to my party.
Just don't call yourself Kaylee.
Oh, she's adopted?
Guess so. Let's do this.
I'm with you. Hey, can I talk to you?
Me?
Yeah. Look, I appreciate it, but it's never gonna happen.
I'm sorry, what?
I think it's really cool that you think I have golden specks in my eyes. It's just
No. Oh my god. The letters are out.
What the hell? Wow, that would be horrible.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that would be horrible.
My very first crush caught me putting a letter in his locker. I'm not kidding, it's 3rd grade.
Wow. That was actually a really cool trailer. And, you have this Asian girl who's the star of the show or movie, whatever. I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show. I guess it's a movie. So I dig that, you have a minority who is the lead of this.
Yeah.
It's based on a book, so I imagine, it's following whatever the author's ethnicity is. You have minorities in there as well who are supporting cast members, including one of the guys she's crushing on. This story is very relatable. I mean, I feel like we've all... Well, most of us anyway. We've been there where it's like you have these crushes that are seemingly inaccessible. Like, and even if they were, you maybe would be too afraid to do something.
Yeah.
Like, I've got tons of those stories.
No way.
Like totally. Like high school.
I don't believe it.
Maybe, are you being sarcastic? You're being sarcastic, right?
No.
I'm gonna send you home in a cab.
No. You give me an Uber lift.
Yeah.
Or an Uber, what is it? What's it called? An Uber, like when lots of people are in the Uber?
But
Uber
like,
pool.
Uber
I think
pool.
it's something like...
Yeah, the cheapest one available, and it's gonna take you like 3 hours to get home, and she lives like 3 minutes away.
Like the bus.
Yeah. In high school, like I was always afraid. I was always too afraid to approach anybody. I find this very relatable. But I wouldn't ever like write letters to them. I would just like think about them, and then that would go away. But
You would just torture yourself because you were so nervous to like put yourself out there.
yeah. I mentioned this before. Like I tried to approach girls by saying, "Oh, you want to be in my short film," and then of course they're not actresses. Like very few people in my high school were.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, "No, I'm good," but like, "Thank you for asking."
They probably thought you meant something else.
No, they knew exactly what I was. I mean, I came up and I.
Yeah.
It was lame. But I remember there was one girl I asked, and she said no because she's not an actress. But I still liked her. And then 2 years later or something like that in high school, I found out that my friend was in a salsa class with her. And I said, can you hook it up? Can you help me out?
Yeah.
It goes, yeah, of course, man. He goes, why don't you come to salsa class and dance with her? I'm like, I don't think I should do that.
No.
I don't think I should do that.
That's really putting yourself out there.
He tried to introduce me to her.
Yeah.
It was this awkward situation because her ex-boyfriend, who was trying to get back together with her, was right there. She was trying to signal, to like not do anything, and I was like, hey, and I was trying to do something, and my friend Jasper was like, dude, like just, and so he's like, no wonder you don't have a girlfriend. You can't read like
it's bad timing.
You can't read like the body language.
Yeah.
And so that's when I started to try to learn the body language more. But
can you tell I'm really uncomfortable right now?
You look very comfortable.
Oh wow, yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't pick up on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm great.
You seem like you're having a good day, and you're thinking about burritos and apple pies. The girl who had a crush on Sophia, she talks to my friend Jasper and goes, I already know him. Why do you have to introduce me to him?
Mm-hmm.
Like we like, and I'm like, she remembered me. Like, that was my thought, but I never followed up on it. It was too. She had a talent show with him, and they did a salsa dance together on on stage for the talent show. And I wanted to say hi, but then her ex-boyfriend was right there. Like, I'm like,
where's she now?
No idea.
You haven't looked her up or stalked her like Instagram? You have?
No. But anyway, let's talk about this movie. The only thing about this that I can fault it for is the main girl is actually really cute. And it's hard for me to believe that she wouldn't have a boyfriend.
But I think movies do that a lot. They make these girls seem like they're nerdier than they actually are, right? They're actually beautiful women. They can play these dorky characters if they put on a pair of overalls, you know?
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, Nick and Nora's Playlist was a movie I didn't like, but the main girl looked like a real girl, like a normal girl who might have issues with herself and confidence issues and whatnot, and I could believe that. Whereas here, I'm like, she looks like she's got her shit together.
Let me look at her one more time. Oh, come on. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, I would have talked to her in high school,
pretty.
even being as goober as I am. Like, I would have approached her and asked her to be in my short film. It's hard for me to buy into that, but the concept, the idea that they're selling here, I like it a lot. I think that a lot of people will be able to relate to this. And it's a very, irrespective of your ethnicity, even though I think that may come up in the show, irrespective of your ethnicity, I feel like this is a very accessible thing for a lot of people. So as a half Asian, I give this a thumbs up. And as a half white guy, I give it a thumbs up.
As a full white woman, I give it 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, there you go. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please check out Juliana Lee on the social media. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions and reviews. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Juliana Lee.
Peace out.